If anyone comes to you and says, God said that you are my spouse, you are the one I'm supposed to marry, how come you have never heard God in your life except when it's time to marry? Where is your track record of divine leading? What else has God ever told you before? Bring evidence. All of a sudden you can hear God now. How can that be the first thing that God ever told you to do? God was telling Hosea, to go pick a wife. Crazy story. I don't think I'll have time to go in there. But God said, go again and love a woman. So even if it was God who was leading him, God did not say, go and say, thus says the Lord. He says, go and love her. Are you listening to this? So meaning, even if it is God who said, that's your wife, you ought to go close to her, establish a friendship, and ask like a responsible person. What do you mean? My friend, toast to her, toast to they give Christian brothers bad name. You are tongue speaking, you're supposed to have utterance. And as you are reading Romans, Ephesians, when the time is right, open Songs of Solomon. Get inspiration. Songs of Solomon is for marriage, honestly. That book is rated 18. My God. Can I tell you something? That's the only book of the Bible I've never finished. I'm AS, you are AS. You are saying God said I'm the one. How shall these things be? You don't have a house. Do you want to bring me to your father's house? How shall these things be? You don't have a job. You said I'm your wife. How shall these things be? How do you want to raise children? And guess what? Let me add this. I have zero attraction for you. Zero attraction. How shall these things be? If anyone comes to you and says, God said that you are my spouse, you are the one I'm supposed to marry, please make sure at least the person chooses you also. So your question back to the person should be this: I know you said God has chosen me for you. Who do you choose? Because I want to assure you, listen to me, it will take more than divine confirmation or a divine choice for a marriage to work. The person must choose you. If that marriage is going to stand the test of time, the person must be your friend. The person must like you. And here is one that a lot of church people pretend not to be aware of. The person must be attracted to you. Listen, I have seen very ridiculous religious people who say, I don't even really like her, but God says she's the one. My friend, never end up with such a person. As you are ticking all the spiritual boxes, I've said jokingly, seriously, some of you pick spouse like you're starting church. He can pray. What else? What else? Prayerful person never slap you. I wish I was joking. It ought not to be so. You see, there's some things in counseling you say from the beginning it was not so. When you find a man who will be kind to you, a man who will take care of you, for the guys, I'm coming to you, don't worry. Those are the most important things. Please, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
And emphasize the most superficial things. Talk to people who have been married for long. I always advise people, once in a while, just interact with people who have been married for long. You will discover that priorities have drastically changed. Imagine asking someone who has been married 15 years. So what is the secret of marriage? You will never hear a woman say, he's tall, he's dark. All the things that you were fantasizing about, prioritizing in your single days, they won't matter as much after 10-15 years. You are not looking at color of skin. You are not. You will hear things like, he prioritizes me, she is my friend, I can tell her anything. Those are the things that will now stand out. Please, are you getting what I'm saying? In the world, just by observation, you see all those picture perfect couples and they always break up. After 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 18 months, you will hear I wish sometimes I miss when I was not as notable. I could mention some names.